You are the soundest sleeper I've ever seen. Is it really necessary for you to drag around all that gear? So, where to next?
If we could somehow restore power to this door, we might be able to discover what's inside.
Only way up is through that access hatch.
You're carrying too many odds and ends. Time to let something go. This engineering section is completely unstable. The power is fluctuating badly, causing multiple malfunctions. We must be careful. For all the effort we're going through, I hope there's something at the top of the list that's worth finding.
Oh, this is certain to make us both very happy indeed.
are entering United Colony space. Maintain course and prepare to be scanned.
Our scan detected contraband on board. Halt and prepare to be boarded. All illegal and stolen goods will be confiscated. I've got special orders. You're coming with me. Stand down and prepare for immediate transport to our vessel. I've been authorized to inform you that you're being transferred to the UC Vigilance. You'll find out more when you... Other than that, I'm not at liberty to... We have orders to transport you and your vessel to your final destination, the UC... Any deviation from the... Smart decision.
Look at all of this. UC SysDef certainly isn't taking the Crimson Fleet
The
threat
commander's got
lightly.
plans for this loser. Why else would he be going through all this trouble? I still don't understand why he trusts a criminal. Seems like too much of a risk. Stop worrying and keep an eye on our guest. I'll be right back. You just sit tight. The commander wants to have a little chat. The prisoner's ready, sir. I hope you're comfortable. Highly perceptive. Let me add that to your list of skills. Speaking of which, let's see what we're working with here. It says here that you spent several years as a soldier. That means you understand how to respect the chain of command. Good. I also see that you mined on Vectera, and now you're with Constellation. You've certainly been quite busy. Oh, and look at that. Right at the bottom of this list is the criminal incident that landed you in my crosshairs. Huh. You're absolutely right. Well, I'll have my people. Now that we have that out of the way, let me introduce myself. My name is Commander Kibwe Ikande, and I'm in charge of this operation for UC SysDef. Are you familiar with what we do? United Colonies System Defense. Does that help you figure out exactly what it is we do? Actually, that's something new we're trying. I figured we needed to branch out a bit, broaden our horizons. UC SysDef is a division of the UC Navy. Well, they handle the big picture stuff. We deal. That convict is where you enter the picture. No, you don't. Not yet, anyway. We've been prodding at the Crimson Fleet for years, trying to take them down one ship at a time. But we barely scratched the surface. If we can get someone on the inside, we'd have a shot at finding a loose thread we can pull to bring it all down. If the military rolls in and attacks the Crimson Fleet, we'd have a full-scale war on our hands. That means losses, heavy losses, that the United Colonies can't afford. Not for me, for yourself. Look, I'm going to make this simple. Agree to work for UC SysDef, and together we take down the Crimson Fleet. Refuse, and I tell these guys to throw you into the nearest lockup. Like it. I'm not coercing you into doing anything. So, what do you say? If I didn't think you had a chance, I would have left you in lockup. You're just going to have to follow your... Smart choice. I'm going to have one of my men escort you to the operations center. I strongly suggest that you don't give him any trouble. And don't bother trying to leave the ship. I think you'll find all access to the docking area is fully restricted.
All right, let's go. So, you took the op instead of serving the time. Gonna be the commander's new mole, huh? Infiltrating a bunch of pirates.
There's a huge difference between being prepared and carrying too much.
Especially with the stories that go around. Like the one about how the fleet deals with informants by lashing them to the hull of a ship and then slowly letting the air out of their suit. Could you imagine a worse way to go? I know I couldn't. But I wouldn't worry about it. Since the commander handpicked you, I'm guessing you can hold your breath for a really long time. Right?
Conde's on level 2. Try not to touch anything until he actually clears you.
All right. This is as far as I go. Take the lift up to Ops. Commander Conde should be waiting for you.
Excuse me.
Ah, there you are. Now that we've established your level of cooperation with us, this is the operations center of the UCV. We are currently in the Sol system, in deep orbit around Phobos. As to why, I'll explain. Which is precisely why we're taking a more clandestine approach. We need eyes and ears inside the Crimson Fleet. The catch is that you can't just knock on their front door and ask for an application. Getting inside is going to take some finesse. It certainly does. So listen up. Our intelligence has managed to find a possible opening into the Crimson Fleet through Saoirse Bolden, one of their contacts. She works for the Trade Authority in Sidonia, so you'll be using a container of Aurora we've loaded on your ship to get her attention. That's classified. Suffice to say that the smuggler who was previously holding it will be Aurora is a Class A controlled substance that's illegal to transport outside of Neon, a city on Volai. Get caught with this stuff aboard a ship, and you're looking at some serious fines. That's right. So it'll be your job to convince this person that you're the real deal. Once you bluff your way into the Crimson Fleet, then the operation proceeds to evidence gathering. That's where my second-in-command, Lieutenant Gillian Toft, Let's just say my superiors need proof that engaging the Crimson Fleet is a larger priority than they're willing to admit. If we shove enough concrete evidence under their nose, at the same time, we can use the evidence to arrest members of the Crimson Fleet, weakening them enough to strike a fatal blow. Eager to get going? Remember, this entire operation rests on your ability to infiltrate the Crimson Fleet and bring us... Then you better learn to swim. Because you're diving right, I've studied you. Just use your best judgment. I wouldn't expect any less. Look, before you begin, as an undercover operative for UC SysDev, you'll be expected to follow our code of conduct and allow yourself to stray too far off the path, and you step. To put it simply, you can't go into every situation with guns blazing. Think before you act. At the end of the day, the Crimson Fleet doesn't follow the rules. All of them more. At first glance, this can appear quite enticing. So I don't want promise. Anyway, now, get out of here. That's easy to answer. You don't. We'll be monitoring your activities from the Vigilance and attempting to... When you feel you've gathered enough evidence, beyond that, you're All we know is that she's been with the Trade Authority for years, which means she's been privy to some seriously shady deals. She's shrewd and she's diligent. The only reason we were able to connect her with the Crimson Fleet at all was thanks to an informant. I'm afraid she's the best. For your own safety, nobody but myself and the... Basically, if you land in jail... Good luck.
Howdy.
Pardon.
Oh, for God's sake. Drop some of that rubbish already.
Hello.
Yes, what? Yes? SysDef Marines are the best of the best.
Go on. You can always come back and chat later. You can always come back and chat later. Nobody here's going anywhere.
Hey.
Conde's on level 2. Try not to touch anything until he actually clears you.
I've got nothing to say to you, convict.
Howdy. Do what Commander Ikande says, and you'll go far.
Yes. What? Hey, hello.
All right. We don't have a lot of time, so I need you to listen up. While you're working undercover, it's imperative that you gather as much evidence as possible. If you find any records that look suspicious or incriminating, you bring it to me. Is that understood? Rationalize it however you like, but that evidence is critical to the success of Commander Akande's operation. I want data slates, computer downloads, handwritten notes. Hell, I'll take anything if it'll get those bastards thrown into the brig. For the sake of the settled systems, I hope you're right. That minor skirmish you had with them on Vectera was nothing compared to the death and destruction. If you've seen what I've seen... Yes, of course. I'm sorry if I brought up any painful memories. Oh, one last thing. Commander Akande has authorized a credit disbursement for each piece of evidence that you return. Commander Akande came up with the idea. He was concerned you might... All right. We've loaded a container of Aurora into your ship's cargo hold. We're also providing you with a... We've cleared your ship for launch. Proceed to Sidonia. Make contact with Saoirse Bowden. And with any luck, she'll point... That should do it. We'll be keeping them close at hand until this operation is complete. If you're feeling particularly ruthless, you could always head down there and... Don't worry, the container's been registered with UC Security, so you shouldn't have any trouble. Of course, if we find out you tried to sell it to someone outside the boundaries of this particular... Well, I don't think I need to tell. Let me know if you need anything else.
Hey.
Excuse me. Pardon.
Hello.
Back on board.
course.
Keep your speed in check. Welcome to the Red Planet.
Heard there's some kind of retreat for criminals getting built on Ixel 2. Straighten them out or something. Good luck with that.
Carrying enough clutter there, or should we find some more?
Oh, what a lovely view of the Martian sky. Frankly, I'm a bit surprised to find such a delightful spot in this rather drab city.
Drive.
Suppose that would explain the brownouts. So, what's this going to run?
There are no other surprises? Mid-5 figures.
5 figures? 5? Fine. Do it. I'll be at the bar. Find me when it's done.
We're on it, sir. Sorry, we've got a backlog. Best removal in progress. Watch your step.
You should inspect your ship for heat leeches every couple landings. They'll cause plenty of havoc if left. I'm sure you can find some. Sure thing. We'll get...
Building Sidonia completely underground was a clever way of keeping the city shielded from the harsh Martian landscape.
Exchange is a great place to buy your weapons. Just make sure to crime's at an all-time low around Sidonia. Let's keep it that way.
Yeah, do you have any idea how far we've traveled? How much money we spent to hitch a ride to this dusty red rock? We were told there were jobs.
Look, I get it. But we just filled our last openings. I think we have a couple contracts ending at the end of next month. It's possible they may not extend it.
This is bullshit. I got a wife and kids at home. We can't wait almost 2 months for a job that may not even exist.
Cargo across half the universe.
Hey, I get it. There's nothing I can do. It's out of my hands. You can take it up with corporate. Sorry. You know, I believe we've got the best mining. Welcome. Nice to meet you. Name's Trevor. I could spare a minute or two to chat. So long as you're not looking for mining work, I suppose.
We'll find something else.
Oh, that! Oh, nothing to worry about. We do fracking on Mars with subterranean particle detonations. Those announcements are just to let people know when to expect them. Now, you probably felt the rumble when the detonations actually go off. That's all it is. Not too bad, eh? Oh, come on, mate. It's perfectly safe. We're miles away, so all we get is a little jiggle now and again. Just make sure to hold the railing when going downstairs. Later, mate.
Talk to me if you reckon you can hack it as a bounty hunter.
Detonation occurs in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Look at this place. I can't imagine being cramped down here, choking on the fumes and the dust. No trees, no grass. It's depressing. Did you know Deimos makes the majority of the ships for the UC Navy? If you ask me, that's a hell of a lucrative contract.
The governor is in. Hello. Do you... Well, points. If you change your mind and need to... You're very welcome.
Just passing through or here to stay?
Do you have a child or children between the ages of 5
you looking
to
for
18?
anything in particular?
Enroll them in a...
Yo, hey, what's up? I'm Manaki. Feel free to ask me anything, I'll... Cool. Yo! This dude came in once trying to sell this whack-looking fish or something. It was still alive. He had it in this big plastic bag full of water and everything. Good size, too. I was trying to tell him I didn't know if we took in things like that, but then my boss came over and told me we absolutely did. And I had to process the sale and store the thing. Man, what a pain in the ass that was. Even weirder, someone came in and bought it like right away. The hell's that about, right? Come back anytime.
Subterranean particle ventilation imminent. Be advised to secure list.
If you're here to buy or sell, you might want to talk.
Detonation occurs in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
And by sensitive, I'm guessing you mean something you don't want UC security sticking their noses into. I can probably help you with that. What? Aurora, huh? Nice. A little too hot to handle.
The Trade Authority turning away contraband. Now I've seen everything.
No, they're right. What they didn't tell you is that I have a self-preservation streak 1 kilometer wide. Of course, if there's a finder's fee you're offering, I might, well, bend the rules a little bit. You know, it's funny. Suddenly, I do remember someone who might be able to unload that stuff for you.
Well, well. It appears she...
There's a buddy of mine who runs with the Crimson Fleet. Goes by the name Adler Kemp. If he isn't passed out, you can find him killing the rest of his brain cells at the Broken Spear. Oh, and it's been a...
We need to talk to John Tuala, in Mast.
Used to think I was Vanguard material. Until I discovered this space travel trick.
Work in the deep mines. That's where you make the big bucks.
Unless you're here to serve me another drink, you can turn around and walk away. Hey, why don't you say that a little louder? I don't think every single okay. Okay. Yeah, I think we can help you with this. If you've got a whole shipment of this stuff, you're going to need to move it fast. But you're going to have to do something for us first. You're a clever one, aren't you? Let's just say I have a certain influential affiliation. And leave it at that. Basically, you want that Aurora moved, I'm your guy. Right down to business! And no small talk. I like it.
Well, this is utterly ridiculous. Do we really have...
Lady, if you want me to move that shipment for your pal here, you're going to do whatever the hell I want. Now listen up, because I'm not going to repeat myself. I need you to deal with a miner who's racked up a bunch of debt. He probably spent it all on booze, not that I blame him. Either way, I want that money back. What do I need to do here? Write you an... You can do this loud, you can do this quiet. I don't care. I just want... Perfect. His name's Carl Fielding. I think you'll find him wandering around the demo. Don't worry, you can't miss him. Just look.
It's you.
Yes?
Oh, hello there, friend. Have you been there long?
What? Oh, heavens no. These bags under my eyes are just... how I look? Okay, you got me. I am pretty tired. But I can do this. But, oh my, I've forgotten my Phil Hill at your service. Yes, it rhymes. My parents had a thing about rhyming. My siblings are named Bill, Jill, and Sil. The Hills. What a thrill. But there I go again. You aren't here to talk about me. You're here to talk about List.
Sounds like we're about to hear a sales.
Great! What can the League of Independent Settlers do for you today? Or as I like to say, how can I help make today your very best day? Why, we help people. We get folks set up and able to start new lives in new places, free of governmental interference. We survey the stars, find suitable places matching people's needs, and get folks started with the essentials. I don't suppose you have a ship? Interested in earning some easy credits? That's terrific, because I have a lot of work needing doing. This stack of papers here, these are just the most recent applicants looking for new worlds to settle on. Everywhere I go, people are really excited about the prospects of living a truly free life, living where and how they want to. I've got a cargo hold full of stacks just like that.
That's not our problem.
Oh, of course not. I wouldn't make you do my paperwork for me. Although, I wouldn't mind the help. Oh, that's just a few applications worth. That's what the human touch looks like. No impersonal computer surveys or security breaches to compromise your private information. Just me and some good old-fashioned ink and paper. Every applicant gets a battery of in-person interviews and has every step of their application completed and carefully reviewed to ensure their particular requirements for the... Try getting that from the UC or free... Fantastic! That's exactly the can-do, helpful attitude that List looks for in all its employees and contractors. We're looking for folks with ships and/or basic people skills to seek out suitable planets and leads on potential clients. I don't suppose you possess either of those qualifications? You know, I can tell that you do, just by the little we've interacted already. Most importantly, we need to collect data on habitable planets. The more habitable, the better. You know, that oxygen and water are musts. Other signs of life, even better. Secondly, we're always looking for new applicants. So, as you travel around meeting people, when the occasion arises, see if you can interest them in signing up for the list. I'm pretty sure I overheard some people in here talking about wanting to start a new... Excellent! Thank you for... Whoops! Nearly forgot. Take this.
Hello. Do you have room for one more on your crew? Particle beam weapons is my specialty. If you have one on board your ship, I can use it to reduce fear.
Yes? I'm looking to join a crew. Any openings? Payloads. I can optimize your ship's carrying capacity and allow you to carry more cargo.
I sure hope this hearing loss isn't permanent.
Let me know if you need something.
Hello, traveler. Will you join me for a while? You strike me as someone with an interesting story. Call it scholar's intuition. Meeting a kindly stranger is always a blessing. What brings... Sightseeing on Mars. My intuition about you must have been correct. You must be more interesting than... It's going to be a philosophical text about my theories on the intersection between science and the divine. I've been studying that relationship for years, and I want to preserve my findings for future scholars. Some other time, then.
Good to see you.
Can't believe we're still pulling up huge mineral deposits after Mars is ripe with resources, which means there's always going to be plenty of work. Time for a change.
There's nothing like fresh air filters, am I right?
Take care of your ship. I thought it was just a couple of nests.
It's the same damn thing, day in and day out.
I'm busy at the moment.
There's nothing like seeing old soul. Yes?
I overheard one of them talking about
Not sure how I feel about that. Sounds like a scam to me. I'm starting to believe that. Thanks. I'll do it. I've been looking for a change anyway. Let's see where this goes. Whew. Thank you. I'm lucky you came by.
Oh, so good to see you again. You weren't waiting long, were you? Oh my! Yes, of course. We have an amazing pamphlet called Top, though I'm afraid there's a small... But your commission will more than make... You betcha. Oh, that's... Stop it, you. Not while I'm on the clock. Though I'm... Thanks anyway, though. Goodbye.
Howdy.
Plenty. But if I went blabbing them, you don't do this job for 45 years by losing your customers' trust. You don't guess. You know that. And you better know it if you want to keep drinking at my bar. What's your poison?
Ever been to Aquila? Those security uniforms are way cooler than anything we've been.
They're willing to change if it affects their own life, but not others.
It's weird because I don't consider them a bad person.
It's definitely a red flag. I'd stay away if I were you.
I'm curious, can you hear me?
New to Sidonia? Hope you like sand.
If there's no God, what do you think happens when we die?
Why, hello there.
What can I help you with? Stay safe out there.
She was a merchant.
I wish there was more to do around here.
I've heard some xenopredators can mimic other animals to trap their prey.
That is both very cool and very terrifying.
Yeah, I swear to God, if I end up on some far-off...
Sidonia's not so bad. Honest work, good pay. How's it?
Well, that kind of sucks, because I've
A
said a
strong
lot of
community
stuff.
is stronger than any higher power.
Oh well.
Being a miner is dreary. Horus is good people. But I prefer Joy's line of thinking. We gotta find our own way. See ya.
Is Mars treating you well?
Detonation occurs in 5.
Something I can help you with?
1.
Adler Camp. Who the heck is that? Adler, you said? Look, I'm tired. It's been a long day in the mines. Adler... oh! Wait, you mean that Adler? I told him I'd pay up next week when Deimos cuts our next profit share check. I'll even... well, I mean... Look, I haven't got a single credit to spare right now. Uh-oh.
Perhaps he's already been through enough.
I'm a miner for Deimos. It's not what I was hoping for out of life. But here I am. Yeah, it's a lousy company. Pays me a salary. But I depend on the profit-sharing bonuses to keep food on the table for my family. Hey, now wait a second. Just because things are tough, and I might be spending my afternoons at the spear, it doesn't mean I don't care about my family. Adler doesn't get to judge me. No, he's just a
So you do have money, you're just spending it on booze.
What games? Sure. I guess I could ask for a 7-day shift. I don't know. Oh, come on! This isn't about money. It's about... Oh, come on. I've heard... I know Adler's paying. If I give you the last of my credits... Holy crap. Thank you. For everything.
My contact is in Vanguard Recruiting, so expect a sales pitch when you meet him.
It's 3,000 more credits down the fucking drain.
If you know anyone in need of food or shelter, please send them my way. The Sanctum Universum. Greetings, my child. Very well. Please, may I assist you with anything?
We can stay and listen if you like. I find theological...
The Sanctum Universum will always be available. Then please, go. I help run this community center. People from all walks of life are always... I am also here to assist them. Have a blessed day.
The United Colonies Department of Labor would like to remind you that working too much overtime is harmful to your health. And any injuries or mistakes you incur while suffering the effects of overwork or exhaustion.
It's 3,000 more credits. But I really didn't want to have to spend.
He can make a real good living working mines here on Mars.
Have something for me? There, would you look at that? I knew that bum was holding out on me. He going to be a problem anymore? Nice, nice. You're kind of a natural at this. Leaning on deadbeats comes easy to you. I like that. You know, if you like this kind of work, I can get you more. A lot more. You think you can handle running with my, associates? If you haven't figured that out by now, then maybe... That's what I'm talking about. I like your style. All right. I'll call ahead and get a hold of Neva Mora. She's second to the big boss himself. Head out to Europa. You'll find her there. I suggest... Oh, and I've taken care of that Aurora ship.
John Tuala, last.
The miners pretty much run the lower levels here.
Okay. So, spent 3,000. We got 5,000 back. So, pretty much paid for itself. But it still would have been nice if we hadn't needed to do that. I am curious about this marker over here, so I'm going to check that out really fast. I must admit, this oxygen and CO2 gauge is actually very clever for making a player stop moving for a minute and just kind of look around. Very clever. Should have hired that payload specialist.
Deep down, I didn't believe it was possible. Thank you. I don't suppose you have room on your ship for a few passengers? We'll scrape bugs off the windshield if that's what it... A rescue! We were hauling rocks when boom! I thought things were over after we crashed, but they followed us. Most of us escaped, but they got one. Thank you so much.
Curious about this cave over here.
Scanning. I'm sure there's something nearby.
Okay, let's see what's in this cave in Mars. Oh, I didn't realize they were still with me.
To carry all that junk.
Huh. There's actually not a lot in here. Surprising.
Okay. Hello? Help! Shields up, seals.
I didn't realize they were following
Hunter,
me.
get me out of here. It's you and me from here. Time to go? You've got this. Help! Yes? What? Don't go getting yourself killed or anything.
So, hang on a second. Looks like it's getting to be nighttime. Oh, yeah, I totally called it. Let it be night. Into the ship modding, because I'm not sure if I really need a new ship so much as I just need a bigger ship.
This gets me out of here.
Space always gives me
You must do well for yourself. Help! Help!
Okay, so first thing first. What? I was hoping it would let me just like drop them off at Mars.
We're just here to keep the peace.
Going to Titan. You know, normally I would try to save that person, but I can't tell.
This is UC Security. Prepare to be scanned for contraband. And what I can do for you? Enjoy New Homestead. Knew this woman who worked graveyard shift for Hope Tech, the shipbuilder. Said they're serious taskmasters. Guess you don't get that successful by being inefficient. Oh, sure. Take a look.
I have found that trading ship to ship, yeah, usually doesn't actually have that much. Like, I've been disappointed the last few times. I hope the pay's good for this.
New homestead, eh? This place hasn't changed much since the 2100s.
Welcome to New Homestead. Please make your way to the building at the end of the path. Stay safe and
Interesting. The last thing I expected to stumble across at this type of settlement is a museum. Might be worth a look around.
They have the hardest time getting into these airlocks.
Did you see those wind turbines out there? Wow.
We take vandalism seriously here. You don't mess with history.
Lots of history here, if you're into that sort of thing.
I just need a merchant to sell some stuff at.
you think of the tour?
Very informative. I didn't know about the methane harvesters before coming here.
The, Brown Horse Tavern, was it, huh? The food was better than I expected from a backwoods planet like this.
It has a quaint charm, doesn't it?
Just like the rest of New Homestead.
Well, I hope you'll come back and see us again sometime. And I hope you'll consider another Star Sap tour. Tell your friends.
Bye. I will. Thanks again.
Excuse me, Bill. You've got to do a better job of keeping your tour groups out of trouble.
What do you mean?
That little boy almost wound up on my operating table. Claudio said he was playing with some of the machinery down by the mines and nearly got his arm stuck inside. It could have been ripped off.
Oh, I'm sorry. You know, kids, little troublemakers. I'll tell the guests to be more careful.
Damn right.
Okay, that's it. Time to sell some of your junk.
I'm billing you personally.
I'm learning so much here. Everyone should visit at least once in their life.
Heads up if you're planning on going to Chunks. Luther's been bothering anyone with a ship for help.
That's a nice outfit you got. I could probably offer you... Well, hello there. And Oh, that's funny. It happens to the best of us, I guess. I'm Jay. I'm happy to help you find what you're looking to buy or take a look at whatever you want to sell. Trades of all kinds are welcome here. Or if you have any questions for me about the... Sure thing.
Let's see what you're selling. Okay, well, he finally had the thing I needed. Boosted, yep.
We used to, but not anymore. Believe it or not, the new Homestead Tourism Board decided a while back to do away with souvenirs. We don't really have the resources or facilities to make them here ourselves, and it was decided that anything less than that, only thing we have are these souvenir slates about the history of New Homestead. Tell you what, I've got an extra one here that another guest left behind a while back.
Cool.
Enjoy the rest of your day.
Well, we did sell some stuff, at least. Oh, where's all this extra weight coming from? Oh, yeah. All this shit I'm carrying around. I got paid and I'm happy, so.
Sure would be nice to get off world sometime.
Oh, good. Another trade kiosk. I wish that I could pull some of these second, sorry.
Need some work done? Got anything you need to offload? I'm sure you can find something.
Oh, it only has 4 ships for sale. Let's do a quick save and then we're gonna see about some modifications.
Hey, what can I do for you? Okay, no problem.
So that's the basic habitat that I live in. So then just curious if we can... Is there a way to rotate them? Okay, hang on. I'm not gonna mess with this too much for now. Let's just try that. Sorry, I'm just looking at stuff. This all-in-one berth has me very intrigued. Maybe I can put the second all-in-one berth. Right there. Yeah, it's not pretty looking, but sorry. A way to rotate them. seriously drives me crazy. Oh, whew, there we go. Oh, that was seriously driving me. Like, I was getting really ticked off. So this is potentially our new home. Only one reactor is allowed, multiple shields. Oh. I'm probably not going to keep it, but I want to reduce mass or add engines. Okay, so I'm mostly just doing that because I want to see what these habitat modules are. See if these are what I wanted. So here's the front. The back. Oh, it's basically the same. Okay. That makes a little more sense. Okay. Well, this is good to know. It unfortunately does not do what we want it to do, though. Oh, that was the wrong save. So what we want, or what I want, is there's some crafting tables and stuff. And I want to have access to those.
Anything I can help you with? Sure, how about it?
Armory, captain's quarters, computer core, controller station, infirmary, living quarters, science lab, workshop. Workshop is probably what we want. I do think that's weird that you can only have one at a time. Oh boy. Sorry, give me a second here. I'm trying to figure. I guess I'm fine with this construction for now, since I'm not keeping it. I'm just testing the modules to see if it's actually the ones I want. Yay! Okay, so we've got spacesuit, weapons, industrial. Okay, that's good. That tells me what I need to know. So then, what about the stuff back here? Or up here, I should say. Okay, stuff just looks pretty. So then... that tells me what I need to know. And that actually makes me really happy, too. I'm sure you're just like, just buy one.
Sure, how about it?
Okay. Drag this forward. Drag this out. Why was I moving that one? So these are 270As. Oh. Wait a minute. Auto cannons. Wish there was like something that would give me just a little information about what something is. let's see. Ship, I think everything was set up the way I wanted it. Let's just double check everything. Super. This is nice because I've got all my what I hope to be my modifications and stuff. Industrial weapons, spacesuit. Pharmaceutical maker here, which is nice, and our research station there, which is nice. Technically, we have a research station here too. Yeah. Although we seem to have lost the bathroom that was right there. I'm gonna take it up for a spin and try it out. Quite a bit faster.
Received. Help you? Ever caught a racer derby match? You gotta be a special kind of crazy to... We are certainly slower than we were. I think... Wow, it's getting late. I'm gonna fiddle around with the shipbuilder just a tiny bit more. I'm almost wondering if I don't need the... I don't really need the science station,
because I'm not making a lot of like pharmaceuticals.
You should inspect your ship for heat leeches every couple. Okay, no problem.
Ah.
Okay.
Workshop. So this fires slower, but it deals 4 more points of damage. This fires faster. .47 with a range of 4,000. Galactic Control Station. Wow, this one turned out to be quite a bit more expensive. Ship contains module that exceeds reactor class. I'm gonna guess it's probably this. Doesn't seem very smart to have the shield generator there. And now watch, I will find or be given a ship that's considerably better than what I've already got. So now she can have a crew of up to 5 people. I'm happy with this for now. Something very funny about that. that's right. There are portholes now. That's so cool. I feel like we could have put another one in here.
Finally did something right for once. So, big shot. I hear Adler thinks you're good enough to join our crew. You're funny. I hate funny. Remember that. So, before I put you to work, I don't know if Adler mentioned it, and for his sake, I hope he hasn't. But you aren't about to sign up with any average pirate crew. You're signing up with the Crimson Fleet. There's a medical supply ship called the Ragana, jumping into Enceladus's orbit. On board that ship, you'll find a traitor named... Kill Rake. If you want my advice, there's only one way to guarantee... This job isn't about the loot. Keep whatever worthless junk is on. It's done when Rakes head back here when you're finished. I've been tracking Rick for months. He's making it tough, not gonna lie. He changes his location and identity so often, it's costing me a small fortune just... But you know what? It's worth every damn cred. He's made me...
threatening to board you. We're asking. The distinction is rather important.
Well, normally I would... Alright, you can do...
That is true. I could have just knocked your shit out.
I am not sure what to make of you being here. If you wanted to kill us, you could have done that from your ship. If you wanted our cargo, we could have jettisoned it. I guess I should just stop talking and let... That is true. Which means you don't want somebody to know what you are really up to. Now, do you mind telling us? You really do not know which one of us is Ray, and you do not seem to care either, which makes me think you really want to save him. Okay, I have idea. We can strike his name from man. Then, when we dock, we will leave him on this ship. That is fair. We do not want any part of the fleet. Is that all right with you, Austin?
Do I have a choice?
It does not appear. Well then, it is agreed. And in case any of your handlers get suspicious, here. This should be proof you will...
Thank you for letting us go. So now what? They're gonna put me in a sys-def prison? I
thought we were
If you ever get to the key, you better sleep with one eye open and 2 pistols loaded.
This unpleasantness aside, the people of New Homestead will be grateful for these supplies.
That seems to have worked out. Holy crap. Whoa. I just got fucking wrecked. they definitely wrecked our hull. Barely holding it together.
With the Cliptic. I had it under control, but it definitely went faster after you jumped into the fight. Now tell me about the Ragana. Give me some good news, then we can go celebrate. Mercenaries. Guns for hire that shoot their own parents if they were paid enough. I'll tell you, we do a hell of a lot of dirty work in the Crimson Fleet. But we'd never sell away our souls like an ecliptic merc does. You know what? I have no idea. I suppose I could have pissed off someone I screwed over in the past. Huh. No kidding. That'll make Delgado happy, seeing as our hands are clean. I would have preferred if you hadn't left witnesses behind, but anyway. You wanted into the Crimson Fleet? Hope this business with rakes taught you something. Because I'm about to stick my neck out and vouch if you screw up, and I wind up looking like an asshole. Yeah? Last person who said that was Rake. So now that you know the deal, it's time to I'm gonna upload the coordinates for our headquarters in the Crick system. Spacer, head out there as soon as you can.
Sorry, I kind of like froze there for a second. We're gonna go see the Vigilance.
Hail acknowledged. You're clear to dock at docking port 1. The commander will be waiting for you in operations.
And I definitely think I have to go to bed because it is 3 a.m. And that is quite a bit later than I meant to stay up.
Vigilance is an amazing ship. Oh, it's too bad Constellation can't afford something this impressive.
I had a friend on Lugana. I hope I'll be able to see him next time we're on shore leave.
Do what Commander Ikande says.
You have permission to speak freely. We got the message from the Ragana about Austin Rick. We had him dropped off at a separate port, off the books. Suffice to say, he's got a lot to answer for. That's something we're looking into, but it doesn't seem like he knows much. He might be better served as bait. For now, we'll keep him in the brig. Perhaps you could pay me... That's a smart line to follow. Part of this role you're playing means having to make hard choices. Just remember not to lose yourself.
I'll do my part to make certain.
Oh, one more thing before we move on. For transparency's sake, there was concern after what happened with the Regana that you might have trouble earning Neva's trust. Coming to her rescue ensured that would not be a problem. They are mercenaries for hire. If they are paid enough money, it wasn't terribly difficult to convince them to attack an isolated Crimson. But a gamble that hopefully paid off. On that note, how did things go? Then it worked. You're in. Sounds like everything is going as expected. Now it's time for the next phase of the mission.
Our intel on Saoirse was correct. After we received reports on your interaction with Adler Kemp, we picked up on your rendezvous with Neva Mora.
Our files indicate she's second in command, so getting on her good side will ensure you get into the Crimson Fleet. You'll get paid once I consider.
And we expect your reports to be thorough. We're the Crimson.
So what's next for you on... Where you'll meet Delgado.
Delgado is the leader of the Crimson Fleet. I have a profile here with some information on his... You'll want to know the individual cadences of every member of the fleet, but Delgado's most of all.
Agreed. The last thing we need is to infiltrate the fleet, only to be kicked out because we've underestimated one of their people.
I don't disagree, but it's important to know you. In any case, now that you're with the fleet, we will shadow you eventually, but we'll need to maintain our distance. This will also give us time to bolster our defenses, should we need...
Sir, on that note, shall we begin implementing the upgrade to our shields?
Immediately, Lieutenant. Notify the engine. I hope your entry into the fleet. Keep up the good work.
Heard the Regana made it to port with 0 casualties.
We got a wager going over whether the fleet would let you in or leave you for dead. And, unless you're a zombie, I owe the ops team lunch.
Well, Mr. Dutt, you're
Once we get rid of all the pirates,
that's
Galaxy will be a
good.
better place.
Given your age, it looks like you're rotational. First mission in the books and no casualties.
Okay, I think I'm gonna head back to New Atlantis and call it a night.
Hallo.
Scientist guy does not seem to be here anymore.
Mind bunking on the ship, but nothing is better than unwinding in your own quarters.
I'm at your service, Captain.
This is all exciting, but there's really a lot of pressure on it. Are you doing okay? You matter too. I'm Mateo. Second one was on Kazal, but the first one, right under our noses for years, sitting in storage, masquerading as an oversized paperweight. Can you imagine? Take care of yourself.
Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and call it a night. Yes, I did just undo a little bit of what I just did, but I still want to toy around with the shipbuilder before I commit to spending a couple 100,000 credits. In the meantime, thanks for watching. I hope you all had fun, and I will talk to you later. Bye.